Reflections. There's a mirror with silver edges and intricately decorated floral patterns. It's a full mirror, a beautiful mirror, an alluring mirror. It draws the viewer into its world, a world with no clearly defined boundaries. You may look on as yourself, but you always return as someone else. Perhaps the mirror holds magic. Perhaps it's a portal into the dimensions. Maybe it can sway your mind and influence you. Or maybe it's just a plain old mirror. No one knows for sure, but it's an alluring mirror. It has the ability to make or break the self. The self? Who is the self? Is it the self looking into the mirror? Or is it the self reflected off the mirror? Or is it the self that's living elsewhere in the mind? When you walk up to the mirror and look at the self, at times you are able to look into the self, as though a part of you belongs to the mirror. The part of the self that desires to live inside the mirror, the part of the self that's comfortable within the boundaries, or wants to break free of the boundaries and venture into the unknown, into the infinity of the self. After spending some time with the mirror, looking into it or living inside it, it dawns on you that there's no magic to the mirror. Rather, the magic lies in the self. Isn't the self looking into the mirror? Or is it the self reflected off the mirror? Or is it the self that dwells elsewhere? There's a lake at the foothills of the mountains. When life remains still, the lake resembles a mirror. It's an alluring lake. It reflects its surroundings perfectly. But at the slightest signs of life, a fish or a bird or a slight wind is enough to break the lake's stillness. The reflection turns fuzzy and the lake loses its mirror sheen. However, it's coming alive now. The lake becomes the bird, and the bird becomes the lake. The wind becomes the lake, and the rain becomes the lake. If the lake was adamant about sitting still and looking perfect, the bird would go thirsty. There could be no fish in it, and the rain couldn't fill up the lake. The lake would have to give up being alive to stay perfect. The lake may have lost its superficial luster, but one need only remember to lift up one's head to behold the beauty that is ever present. The beauty of stillness that has transformed into the beauty of life. Thanks for watching. Check out my other poems if you're interested. Subscribe for more poetry. See you later.